This month in disability rights history for June 2025. Camp Shriver opens, June 1962. In June 1962, Eunice Kennedy Shriver launched Camp Shriver at her Maryland home after recognizing that children with intellectual disabilities were often excluded from typical summer camps. The camp welcomed 34 boys and girls, both with and without disabilities, and provided them with opportunities for athletic and social interaction. This inclusive model emphasized the strengths and abilities of all participants. Camp Shriver later evolved into the Special Olympics, a global movement that continues to promote dignity, inclusion, and the joy of sport for people of all abilities. Bazelon Center for Mental Health Law founded, June 1972. In June 1972, the Mental Health Law Project, later renamed the Bazelon Center for Mental Health Law, was established to champion the legal rights of individuals with psychiatric, intellectual, and developmental disabilities. The center has played a leading role in groundbreaking litigation aimed at ensuring community-based services, protecting educational rights, and fighting discrimination in employment and housing. It remains a key force in shaping national disability policy and advocating for mental health equity. Youngberg v. Romeo decision, June 18, 1982. The Supreme Court's decision in Youngberg v. Romeo on June 18, 1982 was a landmark ruling affirming the rights of people with disabilities in institutional settings. The court held that individuals have constitutional protections to safety, adequate medical care, and freedom from undue physical restraints while in state care. The case was brought on behalf of Nicholas Romeo, a man with profound intellectual disabilities, and became a critical milestone in the broader deinstitutionalization movement. It emphasized that people with disabilities must be treated with dignity and have their rights protected by law. First National Conference on Self-Advocacy, June 1984. In June 1984, the first National Conference on Self-Advocacy took place in Tacoma, Washington. What set this event apart was that it was organized by and for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. The conference gave rise to a national network of self-advocates demanding greater control over their lives and decisions that affect them. Participants discussed issues such as living independently, voting rights, and employment. This historic gathering helped catalyze the self-advocacy movement, reinforcing the message, "Nothing about us without us." Disability Pride Flag is launched, June 2019. In June 2019, writer Anne McGill introduced the first version of the Disability Pride Flag to offer a unifying symbol for the diverse disability community. The design included bold, zigzag lines to represent how disabled lives often take nonlinear paths. It was later redesigned for accessibility, including a straight layout for visual clarity. Each stripe color represents a different type of disability: red for physical disabilities, gold for neurodiversity, white for invisible or undiagnosed disabilities, blue for psychiatric disabilities, and green for sensory disabilities. The flag is a powerful emblem of pride, diversity, and solidarity. Olmstead VLC Supreme Court decision, June 22, 1999. On June 22, 1999, the U.S. Supreme Court issued a transformative ruling in Olmstead VLC, finding that unjustified segregation of people with disabilities is a violation of the Americans with Disabilities Act, the ADA. The case involved two women with mental health diagnoses who had been confined in a psychiatric hospital despite being medically cleared to live in the community. The court affirmed their right to receive care in the most integrated setting appropriate. The decision remains one of the most important legal affirmations of the ADA's intent to foster community inclusion. Subscribe to our channel for a deep dive on this important ruling.